Buddy, this is Jay with Flaming Tokens, and today we're going to talk about how I would diversify $1,000 in crypto if I wanted to spread it out across a couple different coins. So if you guys are excited about this, crush up the likes as we're going to reveal the list of 5 different coins. And I'm also going to talk about dollar cost averaging, but this is mostly happening because we've got some bullish news coming out where the President of the United States signed an executive order finally 2 or 3 days after he was inaugurated, strengthening the American leadership in digital financial technology. It's an executive order, as you can see, came out on January 23rd, 2025. So it also paired up with AI. This is big news. This is bull signals, and some of you may be watching this video because of this. Now, I want to talk about something that is really kind of interesting for those of you who are just getting into cryptocurrency. This strategy right here, dollar cost averaging, DCA. And you want to do DCA because let's just say that you have only $100 you can put in a month. Some people might have $1,000 they can put in a month. But this is something that I've seen people succeed at over time. You just put in $100 into Bitcoin or $100 into the market, and over time, whether it goes up or down, you're constantly buying. And that's what dollar cost averaging is. You're not trying to pick the right price or anything. You're like, hey, it's January 1st. I'm buying Bitcoin. Whatever price it is, it's $100 there. It's February 1st, $100 in there. March 1st, $100 on March 1st into Bitcoin. Doesn't matter what the price is. Doesn't matter what the volatility is. And you can see dollar cost averaging involves investing the same amount of money in a target security at regular intervals over a certain period of time, regardless of price. By using dollar cost averaging, investors may lower their average cost per share and reduce the impact of volatility on their portfolios. Everyone who has seen do dollar cost averaging in crypto has succeeded. Sure, when the market goes down, they don't know what to think. They think, but at the end of the day, they're not feeling it as much as someone who's trying to time the market. So I would say definitely consider dollar cost averaging if you're watching this video. And we can go more into dollar cost averaging, but you can read it up on it here on Investopedia. And next up, let's get into the list here so you can see we've got a Bitcoin dominance of 57%. ETH is holding on to 11%, but that's kind of iffy right now. The entire market cap is $3.63 trillion. Bitcoin currently sitting at $105,000. And with that being said, the very first cryptocurrency that we would be buying right now is $500 into Bitcoin. So half of that investment goes right into Bitcoin. Now, there is some conversation about what coins are going to get the most love from Trump. Bitcoin being kind of a global asset and not an American exclusive asset. That's up for debate as to how bullish people are. But you can see right now, 80% people, 80% bullish, 20% bearish. So we're still in a bull market, it appears, according to community sentiment. But yeah, put $500 into Bitcoin. You can buy Bitcoin pretty much anywhere. Binance, Coinbase, Kraken. You can buy it on PayPal. There's so many places to buy Bitcoin. This is probably the easiest one to buy. Sure, you could put all 1,000 into Bitcoin, but I would say having a decent supply or a decent position in Bitcoin over time, is good. You can do this once every 3 months. You can invest 3,000. You could dollar cost average on a 3-month scale, on a 4-month scale, a monthly scale, a weekly scale. But this is how you can successfully do it. You can also change up the metrics. For example, you could buy more of the other coins and less of this coin. But right now, if you're new, I always tell people start with Bitcoin, and that's your big core position. No need to get too cute in the beginning. Next up is XRP. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy $100 worth of XRP. Right now, it's trading at 318. Previously, it was around, you can see about 329 recently. So it's still close to an all-time high, but not quite there. And you can buy XRP pretty much anywhere. Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin. You can't really buy it. I don't think you can buy it on PayPal yet, but I'll have to double check on that. But you can pretty much buy XRP on all the major exchanges as of right now, even though it was delisted a long time ago. If you don't have a Coinbase, if you don't have a Binance US, if you don't have a Kraken right now, I would consider picking one of those and going with them. Most people end up going with Coinbase, to be honest with you. So $100 into XRP. Next up is $100 into Solana. That almost buys you a full Solana. Basically, right now it's trading at $263, and I think this is close to an all-time high. Not quite there yet, but it was $293 the day before Trump went into office. But it's just off its all-time high. So you're kind of buying high. It would have been nice to get into these positions maybe in October, but if you're just jumping into the market now, that's something to consider. Timing with the market. As we get a little bit further along, it is going to be possible that the market is overheated and the bull market will end and prices will go down. So stay tuned for that. So maybe you can cool down your dollar cost averaging once the market starts going down a little bit. Maybe pause it, put it into an impound account, collect it, and then once it starts going down into a reasonable levels, then you can buy again. Or you could just keep dollar cost averaging, which is what most people do. Although I'm just giving you an alternative frame of mind. If you feel comfortable doing that, you can deviate and change the plan a little bit. But overall, dollar cost averaging month after month is usually a good plan. So $100 in XRP, $100 into Solana, $100 or $500 into Bitcoin, and now we're going into Chainlink. So Chainlink has had a all-time high of around, I think, $48.62. So it's about half that right now, and that was back in 2021. So putting $100 into this Oracle here, this is an altcoin. It is on the Ethereum network. The other two were not altcoins like this. They were more or less like XRP is more of a fintech. It's more of a Swift comparison, whereas Solana is more like Ethereum, which is a blockchain developer platform. Chainlink is an altcoin that's an Oracle built on top of Coinbase, on top of Ethereum. And notice we didn't put Ethereum on this list. You could buy Ethereum, but what's $100 worth of Ethereum going to get you? It's going to get you like a fraction of a Ethereum. You'd probably want to be a little bit closer to building up a Solana position anyway, because it's possible, being that Solana is faster, more affordable, and an American cryptocurrency, whereas Ethereum is expensive and not American and slow. It could be possible that Solana at some point in time in the near future flips Ethereum, but we'll see. Ethereum is still the OG and the original blockchain developer platform. Now we're going to talk about the wild card in the room. This is SUI. So you could probably get around 20 to 30 of these for $100. And that's a pretty good position in SUI. And SUI could end up ultimately overtaking Solana, believe it or not. And right now it's at a $13 billion market cap. If you compare that against Solana's market cap, $128 billion. So that could 10x. This could be, this is more or less your like wild card pickup in the whole list. It's the number 14 crypto. So you can see all of our 5 picks for the coins are all in the top 15 thereabouts. But SUI is definitely one that could have the most potential gains for you. And then once you get this first initial purchase, you can start adjusting where your focus is. Maybe you go next month, you go, oh, okay, I got $1,000. I'll just put $1,000 straight into SUI, or $1,000 straight into XRP, or $1,000 straight into Solana. So that's one way you can do this investment strategy. I would say with this investment strategy, you take a long-term perspective. Don't be trying to get into these coins and then panicking every time the market ebbs and flows and goes up and down. We're also going to do a $10,000 list, and it would be a little bit different because with $10,000 we can be more flexible. So if you have $10,000 to invest, I'll give you our next strategy on the next video, so stay tuned for that. See you guys on the next one.